Okay, one thing I hate unopen-minded people. If you're not open-minded, please leave. Exit. Because this is just gonna piss you off. This is my first video blog thing. I just wanted to come on, and since I've been noticing that a lot of people have the same views as me on YouTube about like what the hell is reality and religion and all that good stuff, and I have the same view as, I can't remember his name, I'll actually look it up a little bit later, about something, and that is like, okay, I have several beliefs on reality, which ultimately makes it so that I don't have any real belief at all, as in like, I believe in God, but I don't believe in God. I believe that The Matrix is possible, that movie. I mean, I was thinking of kind of like that, but without the computers, before The Matrix was made. And I was like, I saw that movie and I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. Like, one of my beliefs is that this could be a dream state. Our life could be just a dream. Here's one of my things that I haven't heard yet. So, okay, you know how scientists say we only use like 10% of our brains, 15% of our brains, or something like that? Well, I believe that if that's true, if we only consciously use only 10 to 15% of our brains, then what is that other 85%, 90% doing? I think that it could possibly, that 90%, 85% unconscious part of our brain could be making this reality for us subconsciously. And the reason we can't understand it, and the reason we have to, learn it, because, your question is, if we're creating it, if it's in our head, then why don't we know everything, right? Well, that's unanswerable, because if we only consciously understand 10%, why did I do that? 10% of our brain, or 15%, then that we have to grow our brains to consciously use more, 50%, 20%, 25%. That reality we are making is starting to make sense to us, because we're understanding it more. So 100% of our brain is making 100% of our brain is making this reality. But the people that only use 10% of their brains are the people that only understand 10% of what they are creating. And the people that use 15 or 13 or whatever are the people that are being able to adapt. I don't know, I've always had a hard time explaining my position, but like, we're sleeping in a coma on Mars, or maybe there is no Mars, or maybe reality, maybe in the real reality, because since this is all made up, we could be sleeping in a coma in a hospital bed on Pluto or Mars, or maybe the Earth is really flat. But everything that our brain is making just makes sense to us. So in the real reality, once we wake up from this coma or dream, 2 plus 2 could equal 5. Or, the world is flat. Or like that one Simpsons episode at the very beginning where it zoomed into Homer's head, and then it went into cells, and then it showed a bunch of like things, and then it eventually zoomed into one of the cells, and then there was the Earth, and then zoomed into his house, and then Homer again, and Homer was like, whoa. And I was like, that's just like one of the thoughts I had. But okay, and another thing, I have no problem with religious people. It's the religious people that don't have an open mind, that just go, no, you're wrong. You're wrong. God exists, blah, blah, blah. Well, okay, fine, God exists. I'm not arguing with them. It's the fact that I'm agnostic, meaning I don't not believe in anything, but anything that doesn't have proof that it doesn't exist still has a possibility of existing. We haven't proven that God doesn't exist. We also haven't proven that he does exist, which means, in my eyes, either way, I don't believe in either one. I don't believe that he does or doesn't. I want proof to lean towards anything. By the way, Boheme, you rock. I used to just watch videos, but now I want to start making video blogs again. If this is successful whatsoever. If you want to hear my views, if you want to hear more views, if you want to hear something, ask me a question, what I think about something, bam. And by the way, I have a view on everything. And if I don't, give me a question and I'll have a view on it. I like to have questions. I like to be puzzled. And if you give me a question that will puzzle me, thank you. And please do that. And until then, I will post this and, write a script maybe next time so that I'm not so freaking lost for words. Alright, later.